think what we saw all day, and especially in the final, showed that it wasn't unusual for people to
be late,
be early, be whatever it took to lose.
Yeah, I mean, you look and be early. I mean, last round, Scotty took off like 5 seconds before everybody else. So
you
know, and then Andrew and Eddie hadn't even staged yet, and they looked and they said, I think the tree came on. Ellie was already gone, so it was exciting, and it's all about focus. Yesterday, for me, I was in lane 2, and I kept trying to bump in, and I'm like, my bulb won't come on. So I lifted up my hands and looked at the tech and like, hey, my bulb's not lighting. But then I realized, I looked over and I looked at LE in lane 1. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm in lane 2, not 3. So it's confusing, and look, but it's fun, you know. I think everybody struggled. Even Pro Stock Car, Jackie had a problem. Erica didn't even get in on time. So. You know, we'll go to Atlanta next week and try to mow them down.
Yeah, it is 4 wide, you know. I usually stage first when it's just 2 of us, and when it's 4 of them, you want to get in there and just get ready, and you don't want to lose focus, because if you lose focus, stuff like that happens. And you know, it looked like somebody went in deep because the top bulb went out, and then the tree came down. So I mean, I was a little late too. I was 70, but not like them 2 over there, and it was luck on our side today. We went on the 2-step as normal when all 4 bikes went to stage, and you can't move your eyes after you're on the 2-step. You got to stay focused to those 3 yellow lights, because they're going to come on quick. When it's your day, it's your day, and luckily it was my day today. It did come a lot sooner than I thought it would. I knew it was going to come, and to win the 2nd race of the season with this new team, new bike, it's new everything, you know. It's a huge statement, and it's gonna be rough for the rest of the field out here, because we're gonna have 2 badass bikes, and Tim's a great tuner, and we got the greatest pit guys back here, and it's gonna be bad for them. We're gonna give those 2 guys over there a run for the money, and it's gonna come down to the wire.
All right, good, very good. Have you talked to GT yet?
Yeah, I talked to GT, and he's excited, you know. He's really wants to be out here, and he'd rather be with his little baby girl and Sophie, so I can't really blame him there, and he knows we want him out here, and he'll be out soon enough.
Right. How much weight has he put on?
He's actually losing weight.
Oh yeah?
There's rumors that he might ride maybe Dallas, so if he loses the weight, he'll be on the bike I rode last year.
All right. Who would you like to thank?
I want to thank Nitrofish, Kenny Koretsky. Got to thank Suzuki Extended Protection, Mr. Race Oil, especially Jerry Savoie. You know, without him, none of this would be possible. Tim Kulungian, Steve Zellman, Jeremy, you know, Rick Elmore, everybody. You know, my dad especially. Without him, I wouldn't be out here. And it's just great.
What about your mom? Don't forget your mama.
Oh, I gotta thank my mom back home, and my wife Kayla. She's at home watching too. Hopefully she comes to the next one and we win.
Congratulations, man.
You,
good
Tim.
job.
Thank you.
Ellie's a great driver. Did a good job today. We're like really proud to have him part of this program. I think things are going to continue to get better.
Very good.
Did we solve all the problems? I don't think every problem is solved.
Right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So things are only going to get better.
It's new. It's all brand new stuff.
I drive, so I can't drive anymore.
None of these motorcycles are the same, and we're learning a lot about this motorcycle and how to build something that's respectable for this driver.
What was it like for you today, being able to concentrate on one motorcycle after one was done?
I'm pretty new to this. Pretty new to tuning 2 motorcycles, so it was a little bit of a breath of fresh air. Going into Sunday, typically we like to have some answers for some of the questions, so we're not so busy. Ellie's bike's been a little bit more challenging because there's still a lot of unanswered questions, so it consumes a little bit more time while we're making his tune-ups. I think this weekend I felt a little better this weekend than I did in Gainesville. We were here till probably midnight or 12:30 last night working, and we just wanted to be prepared. So eliminating one motorcycle this early in the game for this team definitely was a little bit easier on me. This racetrack's a little unique, and for our team, for our motorcycles, both of them, it required a little bit different tune-up, and that was we're playing catch up there a little bit. But other than that, I think the rest of it is really in the driver's hands and how they deal with it worldwide. So they both did a pretty good job, I think.
This is a big milestone for you. This is, as a team owner, this is your first win without being the rider. As a team owner, this is huge. It's a big deal. This shows, to me, this really shows the operation that you put together. This championship-winning operation. What do you think about that?
And I give Tim all the credit, and people probably tired of me here to say that, but you know, Tim says, yeah, but this is your team. But I mean, he built this bike over the winter and worked really hard, and you know, him and Parker back at the shop, those guys, they're the ones that put all this together. And then the guys working on the bike on the weekend, and Ellie did a great job today. This is what I told somebody earlier. It takes a total package, bike, rider, and a little bit of luck. And today, Lady Luck was on our side. So,
you know, you were the guy that hired Tim. You're the guy that gives him the tools, the budget to do what he needs to do. You're a successful team owner. You're not. Isn't. You know. It's. I've always said that. You know, before it was just not just about you, the rider. You've put together a whole operation. That's a winning thing. You know, and a championship winning thing. It's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a good thing, but I'm really low key, man, and a lot of people don't know me, but I never was one to brag, and I am very thankful to all the people that support us. I'm thankful to God for giving me the power and the strength to be who I am. So, but my hat goes off to all the other guys. They're the ones that work hard.
How many number one qualifiers in a row is that?
That's 5.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
a big deal.
huge. We got a fast bike.
That's a big
and
deal.
A wonderful program and a good teammate, and glad Mr. Kenny Koretsky's on board supporting LE. It's a great thing, and to both of us be from Louisiana. And I used to watch Gary when I was younger than Gary, watching Pro Stock. I remember when he flipped that motorcycle.
Yeah.
So for me to race with Gary is cool. It's really cool. PJ1 Denso spark plugs, Vance and Hines, #1 baby. Them guys are badass. I mean, look at all the Suzukis out here. They all running fast now. So hat goes off to Vance and Hines. And all my crew guys, Tim, Jeremy, Steve, Rick, Ellie, my teammate, Gary, you know, and most of all my wife. Take a lot of time away from home, and Bonnie, I love you.
All right, brother.
Okay, boom.
All right, Gary. How's it feel to watch your kid win this race?
Very exciting and surprising. You know, we knew it was going to be tough in that last session. We went in being the slowest of the 4, but I told LA just try to be the first off the line, and probably we can hold them off to the end, and that's how it worked out.
You might have been slowest of the 4, but it was a pretty tight grouping there.
Oh yeah, I'm talking within a couple hundredths of a second.
Yeah.
But hey, that's what it takes to win. You got to be out front to beat them.
And Ellie had a pretty cool head. Did he learn that from you?
Well, I guess so, because that's how he won his first round. In 2010, the same thing happened, but in first round, he gets up there and some other guys are fooling around trying to stage, and boom, the light comes on. Elvis knew it was going to light in 7 seconds, and he was out the gate first and won his first round right there.
Very good. You have a history in this sport. When was the last time you threw a leg over a pro stock motorcycle? How long has it been?
I think it was back in 2004. Greg Underdahl let me an engine. I made 6 or 8 races in my chassis. But knowing that I had to push over for LE was coming.
Very good, very good.
Well, working with Tim and Jerry this year, you know, it's...
That's it. What's it like to not be working so hard?
I've got very little to do, but I still take care of LE once we roll out at pit going up to the start line. He's still all my lining up, turning on switches, and getting him down there. But it's a lot easier pressure-wise on me.
Right.
You don't have to drive 1,000 miles and leave work 3 days early and all of that. We fly, seeing how it is to fly in, rent a car, and sleep in a hotel, and leave Sunday night, and be back to work Monday.
Not bad.
But Tim and Jerry, everything's we working good with the crew and everybody here, and so far it's doing good. I just asked him why it took so long to get this win. Second race out. That's a joke.
Of course it's a joke. All right, very good. Well, congratulations. I always enjoy seeing your family.
Thank you.
How you feel about Atlanta? You like racing there?
Well, I've grown to like it. Last year we went to the finals. Atlanta's been a tough place for us. The drivers kind of have a tough time there because the shutdown's so short. It's really, really bumpy. And we got to really detune the motorcycles in some ways to make them work a little better in the shutdown. So there's some things I have to do, but I think from the driver's perspective, it's a little tough. But I like the town. I love the race. I love going there. It's very close to our house. And one thing I love the most is my family gets to join us, and so my wife and children will get to come, and that's always great to have them here. I don't spend much time with them during the day, but it's always nice to have them with us.
Cool. Well, good luck, and I'll see you there. Congratulations on today.
Thank you, Tim. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you.